What's up, guys? Zenigami here. Everything's broken. My computer that I just built isn't working, and so I'm on my laptop and trying to play One Piece Treasure Cruise. Unfortunately, it's on your phone, so that's always good to go. But forgive the mess and forgive the lack of information. You'll just have to trust my words. Now, a big thing about these Neo Doflamingo raid bosses is that this is the first time that a raid boss is significantly different on the global version versus the Japanese version, because Neo Doflamingo is actually completely different for all three versions compared to the Japanese version. The fighter version of Neo Dofi now instead will only have 1.8 million hit points each. The fighter version of Dofi also has 50% damage reduction for 3 turns, and he will, whenever you manipulate your orbs, he'll actually cut your health by 99% and prevent you from healing anymore. So he's not as dangerous as the old one, as far as the orb manipulation goes. But we're going to be using a TimeSkip Luffy 5+ Chopper team. I know it's not a free-to-play team, but I am really not looking forward to the Fighter 1 free-to-play because you're missing so many good fighter characters for free-to-play. Log Luffy will work, Rayleigh will work, whatever big beefy fighter team, Jinbei teams will work. And for a lot of teams, what I would recommend doing is surviving until turn 4, whenever he's below 50% health, or whenever the 50% damage reduction debuff goes away. So that way you can burst on turns, well, just after that. If you bring you bring someone to reduce that first attack, which is what we're using Ivankov for, that will help. You can also, if you have high enough heal return or a damage reducer, story mode Ivankov is great. Story mode Ivankov reduces your damage taken by 90% if you hit all perfects that turn. So story Ivankov is great as a damage reducer there. You can also use whatever other damage reducers. There's a bunch of 50% damage reducers if they're good enough for you. But this team with TimeSkip Luffy, remember you need free spirit fighter characters, not just fighter characters. Senior Pink special, keep in mind that if Senior Pink has a Psy Orb already, then he won't trigger the response from Dofi. If Senior Pink does not have a Psy Orb, so he does change his orb into Psy, then you will trigger Dofi's interrupt. So if you already have a Psy Orb on Senior Pink, then you'll be okay. And I want to keep my health pretty high. We are going to be using Ivankov to not only heal, but also to reduce the damage from the first Dofi attack. Remember that top Dofi hits for 6,000 and bottom Dofi hits for 12,000 at least until their attacks get boosted later on if you leave the top one alive. I want to say the top one is the one that boosts attack and everything. And the bottom Dofi, just like before, is a Dofi that does the execute. So the bottom Dofi is the one that attacks for a butt ton of damage if left alive below 20%. At this point, we're mostly there. Chopper, you're a 4-hit combo, right? Excellent, Chopper. Thank you very much. Top one does the buffing, the bottom one does the interrupts, and the bottom one also has the orb manipulation gimmick. So if you are you need to get rid of the orb manipulator, bottom Dofi is the one that does the orb manipulation. So here we're basically ready. I want to leave the Psy one and the I can leave the back row alive here. Let them bind my dudes to buy another turn. And here we're just going to look for some orbs just to make it a little bit nicer. Chopper, goodbye. Sure, we get rid of both of these orbs. Just a Psy Orb on Chopper is what I want, just to let me do a little more damage on this first turn. Cool. So we're going to be saving most of our specials until later on. There's the 50% health cut as a preemptive, just like usual. And a preemptive shuffle as well. Right, preemptive shuffle. I don't know why I was looking for orbs. Thanks, dudes. And we're just going to attack for the first few turns. That 50% damage reduction means you really don't want to burst. If you have the Strength Chopper, you can also bring that Rare Recruit Strength Chopper, who will... Rare Recruit Strength Chopper will be able to reduce the duration of the defense buffs. I'm going to be using Ivankov. Thank you. And one more turn of just attacking. And I am leaving the top Dofi alive. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a yellow on my senior pink, which is a real shame. Actually, I should have used Sabo last turn. I don't know why. I should have used Sabo and Timeskip Luffy last turn. I think I have messed up. I do believe I done messed up. Well, what I can do here is I can stagger specials. So I don't want to use Senior Pink this turn. I want to stagger specials. So let's use Koala Special this turn, kill bottom Dofi, and then Senior Pink next turn. And I think we'll be okay. Alright, take the hit here. I have 2 more turns. 1 more turn with Sabo Special. Bind middle row. You got anti-bind, that's fine. Yeah. And there you go. Top 1, not worried. Aw, should just use it. Here's what happens when you use the orb manipulation with anybody. Oh right, bottom Dofi is the one who does it. Should have just done it. Well, there you go. There's one team that works, even when I messed up. Nice and safe, guys. See you on other teams. Probably not going to show too many teams just because I'm on a very limited setup, but I will go over what they do. Remember, the bottom Dofi is the one that has the response. See you in a bit. Versus the striker version of Doflamingo, he is going to now reduce your combo meter by half, so your combo meter only goes up to 1.75 times. And he will also preemptively give you all tandem and block orbs. If you have Doc Q is MVP, because Doc Q will guarantee you fully matching orbs. Aokiji, of course, goes on every single team. If you have Doc Q and Aokiji, then you'll have fully matching orbs for, for as long as you have it. You also can delay Dofi this time around. The first time ever, Dofi will not have any debuff protectors on him. So if you bring someone like Diamante or Time Skip Nami, then you can delay Dofi and then take your time to kill him. So with this team, I am using the Whitebeard ship, and I am using Young Whitebeard. Young Whitebeard I'm using for his captain ability, and also maybe for a special, but it's very unlikely that actually I'm going to be using his special. The big thing about Young Whitebeard is that he is a Psy striker, so we're just using him as like my Psy striker character. Oh, look at that, I don't even have level 2 anti-bind in this team. Oh, I'm so good. So we'll take hits early on. You can use Killer Captain as well. Killer Captain is very nice. Killer Captain actually has a better captain ability than Young Whitebeard does, but with Killer and Hawkins in the middle row, you're guaranteed fully matching orbs with this team. We're going to be using Whitebeard special first to shuffle our orbs. Then we'll be using Killer and Hawkins specials together. Hawkins first, then Killer, to give us fully matching orbs. Aokiji to lock those orbs and boost our attack. And then Kaku to give us the 1.5 times orb boost for 2 turns. So our health is nice and low. We're not going to be too worried about our Young Whitebeard special. That's definitely not happening. I might be able to use turn 1, which is a 10% damage reduction, which is nice. But I'm not going to be... We're definitely not going to stall all the way there. I only have 3 skill ups on my Young Whitebeard, just as a point of reference. So I might be able to get 21 turns and use his level 1 special, but the rest of it is definitely not happening. I also don't want to get my health too low because I do want to take hits on the turtle and the lobster here. They do attack for a little bit of damage. It's not much, but do keep that in mind. Remember that you're using Killer Captain, that you won't be able to heal at all unless you're using a special. Killer Captain will make your recovery set to 0 for your team. So I'll take another hit from the turtle. And I have 6 turns on my young Whitebeard, 3 turns on my Aokiji. Preemptively, this Doflamingo still has 2.4 million hit points, like the regular Doflamingo does. The other Dofis have lower health. This time he'll give you all tandem and block orbs, which is why Dot Q is really nice. Dot Q will give you fully perfect orbs. And will also, like I said, limit your combo by half. So let's leave the Psy and the Int ones in the back alive. Kill everybody else. It doesn't matter what orbs we have, those are all going to get lost anyways. Oh yeah, I don't have level 2 anti-bind. Oh, what a noob. That's alright, doesn't matter. Alright, and even if your health were a little bit too high, don't forget Dofi still cuts your health in half. There's our block and tandem orbs, cuts our health in half. I can't skip specials because I haven't killed him yet. 6+ Whitebeard, very importantly, will actually get rid of block orbs too. So 6+ Whitebeard will get rid of our block orbs. Look, I get to use level 1 special. 10% health cut. Nice. Hawkins first, then Killer. Boom, fully matching stuff. Orb boost and type boost. And with this, I'll be able to do about 1.7 million hit points. So we'll take one out and then we'll take the other out. Oh, it's only 1.4. What am I doing differently that's less damage than I expected it? Well, I did hit 2 greats. How's it hitting the greats? And then defense boost. Well, there you go, guys. For the cerebral version of Doflamingo, the cerebral Dofi, we're going to be using a double Guild of Sorrow free-to-play team. Double Sengoku works great. Using Shanks and Croc, especially, are also great. That's the Int cerebral boosting Shanks, better than the Psy Shanks, because Psy Shanks you're going to lose a big portion of your health whenever Dofi cuts your health in half. The cerebral version, the gimmick is that he's going to preemptively silence you for 1 turn, and every other turn the bottom Dofi is going to paralyze all your characters for 1 turn. So what I should be using is not this Nami, but actually the Kimono Nami, because Kimono Nami will heal you up whenever you use her special. Olvia is either Olvia and or Kimono Nami are very important, because Olvia and Kimono Nami will heal you, so that way you can actually be above half health for Guild of Sorrow specials. Of course, if you get some recovery orbs, you can use recovery orbs as well. And remember that Guild of Sorrow, you do need to be above half health for a special to work. So we're going to be keeping our health tippity top, so that way we can get full health when we walk into Dofi. And once we get to Dofi, we're going to be using, we're just going to be attacking him for the first turn. I need to get you low. Oops, not low enough. That's not good. I need to heal a bunch now. Heal, please. 500 heal per turn? Not enough. Ideally, you don't take a hit there, like a baddie. Let's see how much I can heal. Alright. 7 turns and stuff for specials. I've got level 4 heal per turn. That's good enough. We'll be back up there. So if you're using other teams, like a Croc team, of course with a Croc team you actually want to get your health low, not keep your health high. If you have the Int Shanks, that's Ambush Quest Shanks. Ambush Quest Shanks is very nice because Ambush Shanks also gets rid of paralysis. So you can use Ambush Shanks to get rid of paralysis whenever you make it to turn 2 or whatever of Dofi. There we go. Those are some nice orbs I like to see. We're good now. So I'm going to leave the ones in the back row alive because those will bind and skip their attacks. And there is no shuffle whenever we go into there, so keeping some Psi Orbs will be nice. I'm gonna look for some Psi Orbs before we walk into there. The Mirage Temple Nami and Kuma do have a little bit of attack boost from Gilded Sorrels, but not that much, so they're not going to be really big superstars. So we're going to get our health cut in half by both Dofis. Boom, boom, boom. Or also that 10% health cut from... that's going to be happening every turn from this bottom Dofi. I'm going to take this first attack and just hit the bottom Dofi, focusing on the bottom Dofi. Since the bottom Dofi is the one that paralyzes, so we want to get him out ASAP. This turn we're going to be using all our specials. Mirage Temple Nami and Nico Olvia to get rid of the paralysis and give us another turn of attacking. Mirage Temple Nami will prevent all our damage this turn, and so Nico Olvia's heal will actually push us above the 50% mark. If you get some recovery orbs, you can use those as well. Or if you have Kimono Nami will also heal you a little bit. So now we're actually above half health. Use a Guild to Sorrow now, and Kuma and Momonga. Because we gotta kill bottom Dofi because he is going to paralyze us next turn if we leave him alive. And with all this, we should be able to kill bottom Dofi and get a good attack off on the top Dofi. Perfect, perfect. We're going to be using the Coated Sunny here. You don't need to use a Coated Sunny. You have enough health to take a hit. And we might as well use Guild to Sorrow because we're not going to be able to use him again after this turn. Because we'll be below half health. But now all we need to do is attack this one. We'll be able to get him down before he can kill us. And top Dofi doesn't do anything bad below 50%. Or below 20%, top Dofi will still be there. We actually have enough health here to take another hit from top Dofi. So even if top Dofi were to attack us again, we'd still be okay. I believe he attacks right now for 9,000. Well, I can get some recovery and I'll be safe for sure. He doesn't do anything bad below 20%. I actually don't think I will kill him with this attack. Are you gonna die? You might. Alright, he's dead. Even if he didn't die, we take that hit there and we'd be okay. Guys, the new Int Doflamingo on Global, it's gonna be update right now, so I may actually not even properly get out of this stage. It might give me an error. Yeah, it is. It's an error. It's okay. I'm fine with losing a Doflamingo for that. So the Int Doflamingo has the same class as before. He's still a int-driven slasher character. His max attack is now 1,510. Max health is now 2,287. And his recovery is now 262. Captain ability and special abilities are exactly the same, but he does have 3 sockets instead of 2 sockets now, guys. Get your Int Doflamingos. Remember, we have a week to do him, so get him while you can. I've been Zinigami. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.